Peace, royal family. It's your brother Pharaoh M Rahim, and today we in downtown Atlanta. And today we're going to test the knowledge of the people and ask them the question, were the ancient Egyptians black, white, or Middle Eastern? Then I'm going to pull out the evidence and show the truth. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment, and share. Let's do it. Peace, royal family. It's your brother Pharaoh M Rahim. And today we have with us a very brave young man who's going to answer the most important question in the world. But before I ask you the question, if you want, you can state your name and where you come from to the people.
My name is Somi. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. What's the question?
Yeah, the question is, were the ancient Egyptians black, white, or Middle Eastern?
Black.
Black? Okay. Now, what if I told you that there's an image that shows what the ancient Egyptians look like and what the foreign enemies of the ancient Egyptians look like? Yeah. And here it is. Now, on this image, which one would you say looked the most like me? Okay, these right here? Okay. Now, this image is called the Book of Gates, Races of Mankind, and it comes from the tomb of the Pharaoh Seti I, and it's dated to 1300 BCE. Okay, and the people on this image, I'm going to describe them as follows. Here you have the light brown-skinned Asiatics, who represent the people of the Middle East. Here you have the jet black-skinned Nubians or Ethiopians, who represent the people of modern-day Sudan and sub-Saharan Africa. The third group we have the white-skinned or beige-skinned Chemehu or Libyans, who represent all the people of North Africa west of Egypt. And here on the bottom we have the ancient Egyptians, the dark reddish brown-skinned ancient Egyptians, who represents the people along the Nile River from the Delta to the first cataract. And being that you admitted that I was black, would you say I'm black? Okay. And being that you admitted that the ancient Egyptians were black, I have to say that you are absolutely correct. All right. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Yes. Peace, royal family. It's your brother Pharaoh M Rahim. And today we have us a very brave man who's going to answer the most important question in the world. But before I ask you the question, if you want to, you can state your name, where you come from, and your Instagram, and introduce yourself to the people.
All right. Hey, hi everybody. Hey, my name is Matthew Mobley, aka Matt Mob. On Instagram, Matt Mob all right now, from South Carolina, 803.
Indeed, indeed. And the question I have is, were the ancient Egyptians black, white, or Middle Eastern?
I go with, with white.
White? Okay. Would you say I'm black?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Now, what if I told you that there is an image that actually depicts what the ancient Egyptians look like and what their foreign enemies look like? Yeah.
You have them?
Yeah. Here it is.
All right.
Okay. Now, out of all the groups on this image, which one would you say looked the most like me?
All right. Now, that's the one on the end.
One on the end?
Yep.
Okay, okay. So these people are darker than me.
Yeah.
Okay,
correct.
okay. Now, this image is known as the Book of Gates, Races of Mankind, from the tomb of Pharaoh Seti I, who lived during the 1300s BCE. Okay, and I'm going to describe the people as follows, starting from the top. These people here are the light brown-skinned Asiatics, and they represent the people of the Middle East today. The second group here are the jet black-skinned Nubians or Ethiopians, and they represent the people of modern-day Sudan and all of sub-Saharan Africa.
All right.
The third group here are the beige-skinned or white-skinned Chemehu or Libyans, and they represent all the people of North Africa west of Egypt. Here on the bottom are the dark reddish brown-skinned ancient Egyptians, and they represent the people along the Nile River from the Delta all the way south to the first cataract and second cataract. Okay, and these are the races of mankind in ancient Egypt. And being that you admitted that I am black and the ancient Egyptians were darker than me, then I have to say that you are absolutely correct. Yeah, so peace. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
You do the same, brother. You do the same, brother.
All right, we out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace, royal family. It's your brother Pharaoh M Rahim. And today we have a very brave young man here. He's going to answer the most important question in the world. But before I ask you the question, if you want, you can say your name, introduce yourself to the people.
My name is I'm a student here at Georgia State.
Okay. Now, the question I have is, were the ancient Egyptians black, white, or Middle Eastern?
I would assume they were black.
They were black?
I would assume so.
Would you say I'm black?
I would assume so.
Okay, you assume so, okay. Now, what if I told you that there's an image that depicts what the ancient Egyptians look like and what the foreigners to Egypt look like as well?
I would be interested to see it.
Okay, yeah, and here it is right here. Now, out of all the groups on this image, which one would you say looked the most like me?
Most like you.
So,
I would say the bottom row.
the bottom row, these right here?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. Now, this image is known as the Book of Gates, Races of Mankind. It comes from the tomb of the Pharaoh Seti the First.
Okay.
And it's dated to the 1300s BCE. And the groups, I'm going to describe them as follows. The first group here, they are the light brown-skinned Asiatics, and they represent the people of the Middle East.
Okay.
Second group here are the jet black-skinned Nubians or Ethiopians. They represent the people of Sudan and sub-Saharan Africa.
Right.
Third group here are the Chemaelu or Libyans. They represent the people of North Africa, west of Egypt. The fourth group here on the bottom, these are the dark, reddish, brown-skinned Egyptians, or the ancient Egyptians. And they represent the people along the Nile River, from the Delta all the way south to the first cataract and the second cataract.
Okay.
Yes, and these are the races of ancient Egypt. And being that you admitted that I was black, and you said I look like the ancient Egyptians, and I have to agree that you are correct. So there you have it, people. Ancient Egyptians were black. Peace and we're out. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
All right. Peace, royal family. It's your brother Pharaoh M Rahim. And today we are here with a very brave man who's going to answer the most important question in the world. But before I ask you the question, if you want to, you can state your name or where you come from to the people.
Well, my name is Brooklyn. We're from Brooklyn, New York. Crown Heights.
Okay.
And
All right.
why?
Indeed. Now the question I have is, were the ancient Egyptians black, white, or Middle Eastern?
Me, from my studies, they contain melanin. Because at that time, in Egypt, the way that the environments were, it's no way in the world, because okay, let's go back. If you read in the Bible, they said that Jesus was brown skin and had hair of wool. And you had to contain melanin in that environment at that time. Even to this day, if you go to Egypt, the sun, if you don't contain melanin, that's how Caucasians contain skin cancer. So I believe that they were of Africa. They were black.
They were black.
I believe that.
Okay. Would you say I'm black?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now what if I told you that there's an image that depicts what the ancient Egyptians look like and what their foreign enemies look like?
Which depicted what?
Yeah, the image is here. Okay. Yeah, this is the image. And this image of these groups, which one would you say look like me? These, okay. So you say that these people are darker than me.
No, they're not.
Okay, so they will look like me as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Now, this image is known as the Book of Gates, Races of Mankind.
You're talking about hieroglyphics?
Yeah. And it comes from the tomb of Pharaoh Seti the First, who lived during the 1300s BCE. He was the father of Ramesses II. Yeah, and on this image, the first group are the light brown-skinned Asiatics. who represent the people of the Middle East today. The second group here are the jet black-skinned Nubians or Ethiopians, who represent the people of modern-day Sudan and sub-Saharan Africa. The third group here are the white-skinned or beige-skinned Shemehu or Libyans, who represent the people of North Africa, west of Egypt. The last group down here are the Remets, or the ancient Egyptians, the dark reddish-brown skinned ancient Egyptians, who represent the people of the Nile Valley from the Delta all the way south to the first cataract. And these are the races of ancient Egypt. Okay, and being that you admitted that I was black and the ancient Egyptians were black, I have to say that you are absolutely correct. And so that's it. Thank you for your time, sir. All right.
Hopefully, everybody
Peace.
got a jewel out of it. Don't disregard it. Just do your history. It'll prove itself.
Indeed, indeed. Peace.
Peace.
We out. We out. Peace, royal family. It's your brother Pharaoh M Rahim back at you again. And today, that's going to wrap it up on our interviews. Were the ancient Egyptians black, white, or Middle Eastern? And as we just saw, everyone agrees that the ancient Egyptians were black. So, thank you all for tuning in. And until next time, ancient Egypt and the ancient Egyptians stay black. Peace, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Peace. We out. Hotep.